Bob told me right after the fight, stay focused and you're going to be the face of boxing. So, that's what I see myself as, the face of boxing coming up.
What would you do you have a preference if Keyshawn can't keep making the weight and you eventually have to fight for a vacant title, but would you prefer to fight one of the champions instead of winning a vacant title? Does it not matter to you either way?
I mean, boxing to determine who, what will happen when I get there. If I get there and I fight somebody who already has a title and I end up taking that title, or if I have to fight for a vacant title, it doesn't matter, as long as I keep stepping it up like how I've been doing, making these guys, keep stopping these guys or making them look how I'm supposed to make them look. And, we get our job done when we get there. So that's what we're looking forward to right now.
No, bring it back. It's like a quarterback, right? You got to work your way through the progressions to land the better. Oh, that's a nice left to Mason. And again, it's the delayed reaction both times that Ornelas has been down. Left hook from Abdullah Mason. He timed it perfectly, and a delayed reaction from Carlos Ornelas. A smart reaction. Ornelas is in a dangerous place because Mason's coming downhill, he's going downstairs, and that left hook is landing continually on Ornelas, and he takes a knee for the third.
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB back to Get Boxing Is Just Do, man. And we got an interesting topic for the people, for the boxing family, man. Did we just hear from what people are calling the new face of boxing and Abdullah Mason? And did he get challenged? Yes, he did just get challenged by the young 23-year-old Tito Mercado, who's 17-0 with 16 knockouts, man. He's been calling for the smoke lately, and, he's not shy. He doesn't bite his tongue. I mean, he's been on record for, calling out guys like the Keyshawn Davises of the world and pretty much anybody that's bringing smoke. But recently, he made the headlines, and he got the boxing world buzzing because he said Abdullah Mason is ass and he'll put him to sleep and cut that hype out real quick. But as we know, Abdullah Mason just performed with flying colors with his most experienced guy to date, with Ornelas, who's 28-4. When we stopped in the 6th round, he completely dominated and obliterated him. And I just don't see the weaknesses that people are saying about Abdullah Mason. I mean, yeah, he could always tighten up his defense for sure, but that's going to come with time. The kid is only 21 years old. As a matter of fact, this past Saturday was his 21st birthday, and he celebrated in a fantastic fashion with a 6-round stoppage of his most experienced opponent to date. And that guy was supposed to be Giovanni Cabrera, but he pulled out due to injury, and it led to him fighting Ornelas, who he completely, just battered for 6 rounds, to be perfectly honest. Now you got a guy like Tito Mercado, who's very hungry, man, very strong, power, boxer, puncher. He got skills, he's talented. I interviewed him on the channel, man. The kid just want to fight, want an opportunity to prove himself against the best fighters in the world, and you can never knock a guy that's just hungry. More recently, he was on record for calling out, the 3-division champion, currently, 135-pound WBC champion Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson did not like it. Check this out.
It's a lame game, dog. Boxing has turned very lame. There's a lot of politics. It ain't about what you know. It ain't about how good you is as a boxer. Sometimes it's like who you know. I just feel like it ain't the same. Back in the day, it was kind of like more fun just because it was more competitive. Now it's like a lot of lame, a lot of clout. Like how you just said, what's the guy name?
Tito Mercado.
I want that punk right there, sitting down in the blue sweatsuit. I'll widen up that gap between these two. He ain't gonna do
Come make the blame. You talking about fighting me, but you at 140, bro. You just calling my name out to get views. If a contract come across your desk, will you even fight me, bro? You never know these dudes. I just think it's a lame game.
So there you heard it, family. You heard it right from Shakur Stevenson. He did not take too kindly to Tito Mercado calling him out, with him being at 140 and Shakur being at 135. Now I will say I love the fight if they could meet it at catch weight, or maybe Shakur could take a one off if he decided to go up to 140. After all, he did challenge Teofimo at 140, so keeping the same energy, I wouldn't mind seeing him go up there, but I understood his point. He's at 140 now. He should be looking to fight the guys at 140, but you just seen him recently say Abdullah Mason is ass, and he'll put him to sleep and cut that hype all the way out. So this kid is just hungry. And if you seen Abdullah Mason on the scale, he had to weigh in twice. He was over the 135-pound weight limit. So some people feel like his time at 135 is, you know, limited. Like, he's on borrowed time anyway. He's a long, wiry kid. He definitely got the frame to be up at 140, even 47, or potentially higher later in his career. But, you know, I would love to see this fight between him and Tito. I mean, they got close to them around the same many fights. Abdullah Mason got one more fight than Tito with 18. Tito got 17. They both have 16 knockouts. I mean, they both hungry. Abdullah Mason, we know his slogan. He has an appetite for smoke. He always saying that. Got a great team behind him. Top Rank is moving him the right way. I mean, Tito is working with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, man. I know it'll be a cross-promotional fight, but as you just heard recently, these guys have plans and intentions on working together, so why can't this fight happen? I mean, he's calling for it. You know, Abdullah Mason ain't shy. He ain't turning down nothing. He getting in there and just destroying guys and making it look relatively easy. And, of course, he ain't perfect, so people look for the little chinks in the armor to critique him and to say he's not what he is, but you're going to have to prove that by getting in the ring and beating this young man, and that's just not something that's going to be easy. So I would love to see this fight with Tito. Hopefully he get what he's looking for. Like I said, he's been calling for a number of guys, all top guys, and you know, he don't have no favorites. He just wants the top competition, and that's what you want from a young, hungry fighter. So like I said before, I appreciate the energy, and I hope he keep moving accordingly, because that's what you need to see from these young, hungry fighters. Well, that's my thoughts, man. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, man. Would y'all love to see the fight between Tito and Abdullah Mason? And as always, let me know if I gave boxing its just due, because that's what I do over here, Just Do Boxing. Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.